Hey guys, how's it going everybody? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, and today is Sunday, so we will be bringing you a Dad Duel Commentary Father Sunday, but just a little bit about the gameplay. I'm sure you guys have already noticed something extremely different. This isn't Call of Duty, this isn't Black Ops 2 or COD 4 or anything. This is Gears of War 3. Now, I'm not really big into Gears. I want to get big into Gears. I like the game. It's really cool, so I thought I'd just throw up some amateur footage of me doing it. I believe this is probably one of my 4th or 5th games ever playing Gears, so don't get me wrong, guys. I'm no elite player like I see all these other people are, but I'm definitely not super good at Gears. But let's definitely get a little bit more into the commentary, because this video in this series is not about the gameplay. So Dad, introduce yourself.
Hey, what is up, Warriors? It's the Quad Father here, and we just went on vacation, a vacation that was non-stop. It was insane.
It was a lot of fun. I had a great time.
I mean, we went go-karting, we went to the movie The Purge, we went and visited Machinima, we went to Medieval Times, we went to Disneyland, went to Magic Mountain. It was insane. I had to take 2 days of naps just to recover from vacation.
Yeah, it was a great time. I would do it again.
Yeah, you know, starting with The Purge. The Purge was a great concept. If you don't already know, the concept is that for 12 hours once a year, there is no police. You could do anything you want without any repercussions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't go around with an RPG or nuclear bombs everywhere or anything like that. It's like class 4 and under, which I don't really know too many things about guns or anything like that. But I know you can't go around with like an RPG. But there's no laws. You can steal, you can kill, you can murder, whatever it is, guys. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. But there are like 10 people that are outlawed. You can't kill any like governors or anything like that. And it's just people of importance in the government.
Yeah, and I thought it was a great concept, which is why we went. But the execution was really poor. The whole thing stayed in one house for the whole time. I mean, you don't get to see out what was happening in the city and all these other things. So
I feel like it could have been a lot better. But let's move on.
Yeah, the next day was Machinima.
Machinima. We went to the Machinima offices down in Los Angeles. It was so much fun, guys. I didn't just intrude. I was actually invited to come and visit, and it was a ton of fun. I got to talk with people like Shibby2142, if you know him, Dunkus, if you know him, Optic J, and it was a lot of fun. I also got to live stream with APL Fisher. I'm sure you guys know who APL Fisher is, and if you don't, his channel link will be in the description below if you guys don't know him. He doesn't upload too often because he does work at Machinima, so he's constantly doing stuff with YouTube, so it's kind of hard to manage it and have his own personal thing while being able to do YouTube every day. But he's definitely a really cool guy, and if you guys want to go and follow me on Twitch, I rarely stream, but when I do, you guys will get the alert. So the link, of course, is down in the description below. But if you guys want to see that, if you guys want to see me live stream with APL Fisher like I already did, a video of that will be up probably within the next 2 weeks. So I think I think you guys will enjoy that.
I really had a good time just kind of cruising around, looking in their studios, and
that was cool. It's a lot different in person.
Yeah, it looked like that was a fun environment. Guys are all about 20-something, late 20s, early 30s, and they shoot Nerf guns at each other. You could tell they really had a cool environment for being creative and developing. And we saw them building computers for the PS4 and the
Xbox One. They were modeling the PS4. Like the specs had been released for the PS4, so they built that in computer form, and I thought that was really cool. I'd never really even thought of that, but now the fact that I've seen that and I've seen them actually start to make the videos and film it, I think that's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And they gave us some shirts, and we promptly wore them the next day to Disneyland. And people actually mentioned Machinima several times to us.
Yeah, we got recognized 11 times. I mean, not personally, not like, oh my gosh, you're Quad MFT, you're Quad Father, or anything like that.
Zero of that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had that done before in real life, at least, but it was pretty cool. We got Machinima recognized, like 11 different people at least, all went up and said, hey, Machinima, or like, nice shirt, man. Like, of course, when they say nice shirt, they're of course recognizing that it's Machinima.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Who knows, how popular Machinima is, but apparently it's some popular at Disneyland.
Apparently.
And we actually had some really cool things happen at Disneyland because we didn't have to wait in lines.
Not at all.
Yeah, well, and we had an article. We had a story a couple weeks ago on a Father Sunday about a guy who would rent himself out as a handicapped person to let people get in the front of the lines. Well, I actually have a bad leg from a surgery I had in 2000, and so I actually do get handicapped parking at anywhere I go. And so for Disneyland, we got to as a family we got to go in the exits,
which basically means it's not meant to automatically get you in front of the lines because you're technically crippled, which I'm putting quotes up in the air right now, but
Yeah, handicap.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's really cool. Like, it's something where if instead of just being like handicapped in real life, that's where you kind of get to make up at Disneyland, you know?
Yeah, if there's one day to be an advantage to be handicapped, it's when you go to Disneyland. So people kind of looked at us funny, and it made me think about a guy who just the other day, it was probably like 6-7 days ago in Charlotte, North Carolina, a guy with one leg, he had a prosthetic leg, he was riding his moped, which is kind of odd.
Kind of weird, one-legged moped.
And a guy pulled him off his moped and beat him with his artificial limb.
Wow.
So he took off the guy's leg, the fake leg, and was hitting him with it.
Oh, that's just terrible. I mean, come on, man.
If you pull off someone's artificial leg and you hit him with it, is that like kicking him? Does that count as kicking?
That's just kind of mean. Like, kicking him or like,
no, it doesn't seem right.
Because he's defenseless. Like, I mean, I guess he's not defenseless, but
no, he can't run away.
He definitely can't run away.
No, I felt like some of the people when it looked like we were cutting in lines. They're like, "What are they doing, man?"
Yeah, exactly.
I felt like they wanted to hit me with my artificial leg if I had one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have one
with my knee brace. How about we get my knee brace? And then the next day we actually went to Six Flags Magic Mountain, which is an amazing roller coaster park. Oh my gosh.
They have, I believe, like you said, I think you said this to me while they were there, or while we were there. They had 3 out of the 10 like highest and fastest or something like that.
Yeah, 3 of the top 10 roller coasters in the United States at one time.
Yeah, that's really
cool. We rode them all.
Every single one twice. In one day. And the way we did it was we actually paid for a fast pass. We paid a lot of money. I'm not going to say how much or anything.
Too much money, but it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. And what you got to do is you got to skip 90% of the lines because they can't say 100% of the lines. And then you got to go twice.
You got to sit on the roller coaster, go and do the whole thing. And then when they came back to the station, we had to look at the people in line and say, "Sorry, we're going again." But
exactly.
That was so cool.
Yeah. It was super fun. I'd probably do it again if I had a lot of money.
Yeah, we don't go that often, so we might as well get the most out of the trip that we got to make.
Yeah, exactly. So that's our vacation in a little bit of a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to just click the like button, man. Just click it. Just do it because I said so, or do it because you enjoyed the video. I mean, also subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, even Twitch. All links in the description below. It's been Quantum FT, and I'll see you next time.
See if no one beats me with my dead leg.
Caught up in this dream world, getting used to life. Hanging with the wrong people can keep you from doing right. So I keep my circle tight, homie, you can never penetrate. If your mind state is just a hate, you should renovate. Do some mental feng shui, boy, I'm hella hungry. I never play it safe like a touch base. Listen up, fuck face, open your damn eyes. If ignorance is bliss, then they feeding you damn lies. I'm never giving bad vibes, homie, you just ant size. Always do it big like Rosie O'Donnell pant size. That's a joke, man, I'm a comedian. Fuck swag.